What's up, YouTube? Welcome to more trades. This is Solana on the 4-hourly chart, and we can see that Solana has been holding this range above the point of control for the past 3 days and 12 hours. We are above the point of control, but we have levels of resistance and levels of liquidity above us. But we have more liquidity in the chart. If we look at it on the 4-hourly chart, let's look at the hourly, what the hourly shows. In the hourly, we also have a lot of vectors. You can see the brown shaded areas over here, all the way down to sub $11 range. And this is on the 1-hour chart. But we also have liquidity levels up here up to 15.34, 0.35. Solana has been doing a lot of chop, as well as all the other altcoins. All the coins, most coins are at a level of resistance, what I would call a breakout point. So they could be breaking up to the upside. We've been having a choppy weekend. We're just waiting for the traditional markets to open and for the DXY to show us where it's headed for the rest to follow. Now, if we look at this at Solana, looking at this volume profile and taking a prediction of where it could go if we're breaking up. So we take it from this low over here, the trend-based Fib, to this high over here, and bring it to this low over here. That will give us a projection if we move up where we're going to. If we go up in a wave C or wave 3, to me, it looks like it might be a wave C. It could take us up to the 20.279 as a one-to-one extension, or even the 1.618 at $26. If it goes up to the 1.618, then you rest assured that, you need to be aware that it just may be a corrective move up. It doesn't need to be, that's it, Solana to $200 again. It just may be a correction, and we might continue down even lower. But for this entire drop down, so looking at this, we have the 1.618 at $26. And if you take this as from the top here, which was the beginning of the wave 3 impulse of Solana, to the bottom of the wave 3 impulse, you can see that the 0.618 and 0.65 are just above. So we have 26 and 27 and $28. These three targets will be on my radar. We don't have, do we have any EMAs? Let's look at the daily. On the daily time frame, our EMAs are way higher. They're at around $40, $42. We don't have any significant EMA. The 50 EMA will be coming down to $20, which is our first target, one-to-one extension. Our 50 might be closer, but on the weekly, let's look at the weekly. Just trying to find confluence here. On the weekly time frame, not really, no. So let's go back to our lower time frame, the 4-hourly. This is how you should do it in trading. You should always try to find confluence, building up your case. Try to find a reason why should you take the trade over here. So in that respect, yeah, those are the up targets for Solana. Down targets for Solana, since we can assume that we had a 1, 2, 3 down. Wave 1 started over here, then we had a 2 correction, then we had a 3. Our third wave couldn't have started over here. It could have, but this peak and this peak are too close to say this was a 1 and a 2. They came in so close. However, this wave down, this third wave, was a very strong impulsive wave, and usually a wave 4 would retrace a wave 3 by 0.382 up to a 0.5 fib retracement. So if I take that and put that, my 0.382 comes exactly at 20.624. That will match with my first target of a 1-to-1 extension that I showed you earlier. Our 0.5 will be at 24, and I wouldn't like it, the wave 4, to go above the 0.5. So wave 4 can be as low as 16.3 and can be as high as 24. 20 was my 1-to-1 extension, and I'm getting it as a fib retracement for a wave 4. So that is sort of confluence there, along with the 50 EMA coming down on the daily, I believe, at around 20. So I have 2 fib levels and the 50 EMA. So that's giving me some confluence of this level. We'll also be recovering some liquidity from this candle. Well, this candle goes up to 23. So let's see how it plays out. But for downside, again, if we say, again, let's go down to the hourly now. I'll give you a downside target if we're going to go lower. So looking at this whole entire move as a wave 3, and the wave 3 had a one wave that started up here and possibly ended down here. So you take the length of one and you bring it all the way to where you think or project your wave 4 will peak. So I project my wave 4 might peak at around 20.6. So I say there, if my wave 4 peaks at 20.6, my target for wave 5 down could go as low as the $12 will be the 1-to-1, or the 1.618 at $7. So I can go as low as $7. That's my projection now for Solana if we peak wave 4 at $20. All right, that's all I have for Solana. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Support the channel by sharing the videos. More trades, I'm out.